Welcome to Into the Mind of a Madman. You are now rocking with me, the Madman, and today is a PSA for all those who are headed to the store and trying to stock up on groceries and all the other essentials because there is a port strike. And I really wanted to make this PSA because I I feel like anytime there's something going on in the world where somebody starts spreading the news of you need to stock up on groceries, you need to get gas in your car, you got to make sure things are good in your household because things may become a shortage within the world or within the USA. I feel like we go out of control. The last time I don't know if it was the last time, but during COVID when this happened, a lot of people went and filled up their cars and gas. I didn't see people fill up garbage cans. They filling up 3, 4 cars. They go to the store and they bought up all the tissue paper. They bought up all the bread, the milk, all the canned goods or whatever. I mean, being stock in your house is cool, but I feel like people don't understand. You create the shortage that you are scared to go through. And what I mean by that is us as a people, us as Americans, I'm trying to say is we have to understand that America lives in abundance. When something happens in the world where, and right now at this particular moment we have a port strike, far as the imports coming through the whole East Coast and the Gulf of Mexico, as far as what I mean, down in Florida, Alabama, Texas, that whole coast and all of that. They're on strike, so the import exports of these tanker ships are at a standstill because there's nobody to work the docks and all of that, right? So now they put out a we must go to the store and make sure everything's stocked because if there's no imports, then there'll become a shortage, right? And everybody goes to the store and then you create this shortage. But you must first understand that America lives in abundance. There's a reason why there's so many grocery stores. You got Food Lions, you got Publix, you got Walmart, you got Target. Walmart and Target, they sell the groceries. They, like I said, you got, I don't think Bilo exists anymore. You got Kroger's, you got mom and pops uh grocery stores, like corner stores, convenience stores that sell groceries. You got all of these stores. You got McDonald's on every corner, KFC, Wendy's, all of these fast food places. We got chain restaurants and so on and so forth, right? Now, everything we do in America is done in abundance. So, what I mean by that is every particular store itself has a distribution center. Like, let's just break it down. Let's say McDonald's. McDonald's is on every fourth corner in America. You get what I'm saying? There is a distribution center within whatever area you are in that feeds that particular McDonald's. And that distribution center may feed all of the McDonald's in your particular area. You get what I'm saying? City, state, whatever. So on and so forth. All those McDonald's are stocked. all the McDonald's have overstock. All the distribution centers have to have stock to supply whatever is in their area, and they have to have overstock because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever's supplying McDonald's has to then have stock and overstock and all of this. So what I'm saying to you is every store, Walmart, McDonald's, Walgreens, CVS, Food Line, anything you can think of has their own personal stock. They have something in the back to restock their storefront. Then they have a distribution center that has many items to then stock the however many stores they have to stock, and then they have overstock for that stock, and on so on and so forth, right? What we do when us by the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions find out there's gonna be a shortage, we all hit the store up and create a shortage which never would have happened because we are in fear of there being a shortage. And all we're doing is throwing off the delivery of goods that this store is used to. Like the Walmart next to me, the gas station next to me, they all not have preset orders, but probably do. They all order according to what their usual volume is, right? So if a Walmart is used to selling, say, 1,000 boxes of toilet tissue a week, when their truck comes, they replace the 1,000 boxes. You get what I'm saying? But if everybody goes, so say the Walmart gets a delivery truck twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. If everybody goes to the store on Wednesday and everybody buys up everything on Wednesday, they'll be out of stock from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the way until Sunday. You get what I'm saying? And now if everybody goes to do that in all the stores that distribution center supplies for, then it just throws off the supply because that store was only used to 1,000 boxes being moved. So they accounted for that. All right, let me have. So the distribution center said, all right, we got to send 1,000 over here on Tuesday or Sunday. Then we got to send another 1,000 over here. We got to send 5,000 over there. It just depends on the demand of the store. And it's just on a schedule. So when we all rush to the store, it throws the schedule off. That's all we're doing. So, and then you got to understand one household, right? I may usually buy one family of three. I might buy one roll, 136 roll of toilet tissue, which will last me 2-3 months in my house, right? Now, of the shortage, I get scared. Now I go buy 10 rolls of 36. Now that takes away from all the other families that this person's family may have bought two. This person may have bought a half. I buy one. Another person buys five or whatever. I just bought 10. Now that cancels out 3 other families to get nothing. You get what I'm saying? So I personally will create the shortage that I am scared to go through, which I'm not going to say there will never be a shortage, but the shortage that will actually come in the time that's allotted, it may take about 2 to 3 months to actually come anyway. And by that time, the strike is over or the pandemic is over and everything's moving accordingly. We as Americans, I'll say this again, we live in abundance. Everything we do is in abundance. That's why there's a Family Dollar on the same corner as a Dollar Tree, as a Dollar General. That's why you'll see a AutoZone, and then on the next street, on the same block, but the other street, other side of the street, there's a O'Reilly's or there's a Advanced Auto Parts. They all selling the same product. Starbucks is right here across from the Dunkin' Donuts. It's all the same products. I live next to Papa John's is right here. Pizza Hut is right there. Domino's is right there. All on the same corner. 3 different shopping centers. They all adjacent to each other. We live in abundance. We have to stop being scared of, oh, there's gonna be a shortage, so we gotta go get everything we need right now. You have to stop living in these. Y'all have to stop being able to be controlled by these fear tactics. All y'all doing is creating a shortage that you probably would have never felt if the fear factor wasn't there. I remember it was a gas shortage, gasoline shortage for your car because the pipelines got messed up or whatever. If you ever rode by, if you don't know or if you want to know, when your local gas station gets filled up, they, like I said, their delivery date for getting fuel might be on Tuesday, or it might come every 3 times a week or whatever. It depends on what that volume they used to. That's how they order it or whatever, what have you. If you ever were to follow that fuel truck to where the fuel truck fuels up at to put the fuel in your local gas station, you'll see the silos or whatever that's called of these big tanks that are above ground, and I'm pretty sure they go underground, of fuel. That fuel is meant to supply your gas station, the gas station that's directly across the street from it, the gas station 2 blocks down. That it's enough gas in there to last probably about a month in this one particular silo. And like I said, when y'all rush to the gas station and now y'all drain because now there's 50,000 people trying to get gas out of this one gas station because they heard it's going to be a shortage and you better fill up on your car now. The next scheduled delivery date ain't for 4 days. So now this gas station is out of gas because everybody took all the gas. And now the shortage of the busted pipe that you thought you was going to fill, it ain't, first of all, that ain't even connected to you. You don't even get the fuel out of that pipe. You still got to drain the silo at the distribution center first. Once the distribution center gets drained, and then you will fill that. But understand, you only going to fill the shortage because everybody just rushed to this gas station and took all the gas. And now you got to wait to the next scheduled delivery. Because now, and then you got to understand, now everybody went to this one gas station and drained all the fuel. That was 50,000 people. Then the next 50,000 people gonna drain the one across the street, and then the next 50,000 people gonna drain the one 2 blocks down the way. Understand, people. We, especially in these major cities, we live in major cities where there are millions of cars on the road. There's not like 20 cars on the road. If your brain can fathom, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. If I looked up the numbers on my phone right now, it'll probably say something about like there are 250,000 cars on the road constantly in Charlotte, type of thing during the day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like 250,000 cars just constantly moving through Charlotte during the daytime. I'm saying, and that's people driving back and forth to work, going to the mall, passing through, trucks coming through on the highway, whatever it is. Everybody stopping to get gas here and there, whatever. In a major city like New York, Atlanta, Miami, LA, there's a million cars on the road. I'm just giving out low numbers at this point. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the supply for the demand has to be met, and there's there is a surplus for any type of emergency that may have to, oh, something happened, we got to get this over here, boom boom. You see what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, these places are stocked. If you ever seen a Walmart distribute, and I don't know if I feel like this because I thought about it, because I'm a truck driver and I've been to these distribution plants, and people who aren't truck drivers may not know. But hey, if you work in an office, your office may say your office has office supplies. You go to the back room, your office is stocked with Xerox, not Xerox paper, copy paper for your Xerox machine or your copy machine, whatever copy machine you have, right? Yo, y'all don't just have the one pack of paper for the copy machine. You have a box of paper standing next to the copy machine. Then you could go in the back and you probably have 10 other boxes. So when that box runs out, you could just go to the back, get another box, and load the copy machine. All of these jobs, like everybody has a sense of having more than one. You get what I'm saying? Like your house is not, you probably don't have one roll of tissue in your house. Hopefully, you know what I mean? You might have a roll in the bathroom, then you go in the cupboard, or you got like a little thing next to the toilet seat which have 2 3 rolls, and then you go to the cupboard and you got a whole bag full. Like I said, I buy a 36 pack or whatever. You might, we all got overstock. You got it in your house, you got it at work, you got it, your job, wherever they get it from, has stock. Like if you go to, like I said, office supplies, you go to home, what is it? Office Depot and all of that. They have stock that you can buy from, or they might have some in the back. Hey, you got this in the back, you know what I mean? And they might have it, they might not, depends on whatever. But this is plenty to go around. America is a land of abundance and is a land of surplus. However you want to view it, whatever word you want to use. We do not have to fall for these fear tactics and say, "Oh my gosh, I have to rush," and now you're depleting your resources, because now your resources are depleted because everybody's rushing all at once. I really wanted to say this because, with the whole port strike thing, and the port is big. It's the way we export and import. But the port is not the only thing we do. Or these ports aren't the only way, because there are um what is it? American made items that you can always buy. There is an American made way of everything. Don't get it twisted. A lot of our supplies are outsourced, but there probably is, and I guarantee there is a way, American made way to get whatever you need to get. And if there isn't, there is enough supplies here already that you can still get it. And like I said, you throw off the delivery process, you throw off the ordering process, you throw everything off when everybody starts buying irregular amounts of things because, like I said, 100,000 people will go under this frenzy of I gotta buy this, I gotta get gasoline, I gotta get all of these groceries, I gotta get all this toilet paper, I gotta get all these paper plates or whatever it is. And now you're looking at 100,000 people buying up enough supplies that could have fed 1,000 people. I mean, that could have fed 1,000,000 people. Because like I said, when I go, I'm gonna go buy 10 of these. I'm gonna go buy 15 of these. I'm gonna go buy 5 of these. Where I would have bought one of those, two of those, three of those. See what I'm saying? And like I said, I just hate that the ultimately I just hate that the fear factor is here when we gotta use our brain. Just look at your surroundings. Just look at your surroundings. At all four corners of the street, I don't care where you at in America. If there's a gas station on this block, there's another gas station right across the street from it. Unless you're like in a small town, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about small towns where it's two lights, where there's just one of everything, and all the schools is named after the town. But I just wanted to shed this because I just hate that anytime something is happening and they use this fear factor and this fear tactic of, oh, go stock up, because this is gonna happen. And now all, like, everybody's rushing to the store, and now you can't get milk, now you can't get eggs, now you can't get toilet paper because everybody house then bought up 10 boxes of toilet paper. And come on, bro. What are you doing, man? But I see y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for rocking with me.